What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ali back at it again with another YouTube video where I give y'all mental models you can use to become cold as hell and achieve all your goals. So let's get right into it. So today we're talking about patience because a lot of you niggas cannot wait for shit. If you gotta wait for some shit for 5 minutes, you're damn ready to crash out, which is fucking stupid. Okay, so how do we avoid crashing out and not being able to wait for things? Because imagine you can't wait for some shit for 5 minutes and you're trying to achieve a goal that's more than likely going to take years to achieve. Like you'll never be able to do it. You're always going to get distracted, too distracted to the point that you forget you're even trying to achieve something, right? Okay. So how do we gain patience? Where does this patience come from? Or what does patience mean in the context of achieving your goals? Well, as we always define all of our words that we use on this channel, it's finding productive distractions. Finding productive distractions. Okay. So essentially, when we have to wait for things, or even to put it in an example for you guys, let's say a lot of you niggas want to get in shape, right? Because you're a fat fuck right now. So you want to stop being fat. Okay. So you have to go to the gym. You have to get in shape. Well, if you just go for one day and then look at yourself in the mirror, are you going to see any changes in your body or your physique? No, you're still going to be a fucking fat ass because it takes time to gain muscle and lose fat, right? Okay. But if you're looking at your body one day after working out and you're like, why am I not in shape yet? Now you're just going to be sitting there being mad at yourself and being frustrated and being not willing to wait. And you're going to hop up on YouTube and search them dumbass videos of how to gain abs in 5 minutes, how to lose muscle instantly, all this other dumb shit. You're going to be like the hoes, bruh. You're going to be getting fucking, you know where they take the fat out of your body? You know what girls be doing, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't like going to the gym. Girls are lazy. So they take the fat out of their bodies instead of actually just going to the gym and working for it. Like you're going to start doing that shit. Right? But if you're constantly looking for those shortcuts, you're never going to be able to get the shit that you want. Right? Very stupid. Okay. So how do we avoid trying to find shortcuts? How do we avoid trying to make shit happen in 5 minutes when reality isn't like that? Well, we have to find productive ways to distract ourselves. Okay. So let's use the same example, same scenario. You want to lose weight. You're a fat fuck right now. You want to lose weight. So you go to the gym and you realize, well, damn, this is probably going to take years for me to get the physique that I want or to lose the amount of fat that I want to lose. It's going to take months or years or whatever your weight loss goals are, right? So if it's going to take this long, we need to find ways to productively distract ourselves so we don't start trying to look for ways to make us losing weight happen faster. Like you want to avoid that. So how do we avoid taking those shortcuts? Well, we have to find something else to do. So using the weight loss example, if you're like, okay, it's going to take time to lose weight. So what can I do in the meantime? Well, you could get a job or learn how to make money online. These are two things that you can be doing, or these one of the other things. These are things that you could be doing while you're trying to lose weight. So you're not overly concerned about what your body looks like every day. Right? Because if you're just waking up and going to the gym every day and just looking at your physique, you're going to get fucking impatient. Right? Because it's not like you can train all day. Eventually, you got to go home and rest your body and relax so your muscles can be gained and you can lose the weight. So you need to find something else you can pay attention to so you don't find ways to distract yourself. If you're like, okay, well, I'm going to work. I'm going to get several jobs. I'm going to get 2 jobs. I'm going to start spending all my time learning how to make money online. So now when you go to the gym and you work out, you're not overly concerned about your body all the time. You're just going to the gym and working out and then, oh shit, now I got to focus on making money. Now I got to go focus on my job, and you just keep doing this. And then what gets crazy is that you get to a point where, oh shit, wait, I'm starting to lose weight, bro. I'm starting to get strong. I'm starting to get as big as Ali. Chill, I ain't that big, but still, I'm starting to get hella strong. Like this is lit. This is good. So the only reason why things feel like they're moving faster is because you're finding ways to distract yourself and you're doing other things so that you're not overly paying attention to the thing that you're waiting for or the thing that you're being patient for. And so now you just have to apply this to your own personal goals that you have. Like the gym is just one example, but you have to also think about your own personal goals. You have to extrapolate this to your own life with whatever goals you're trying to achieve. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're trying to be a professional soccer player, right? I'm trying to be a professional athlete or even just a professional athlete in general. So obviously you got to train a fucking lot like all the time. But the thing is, eventually you have to rest. Eventually you have to relax. So the thing is, if when you're resting and relaxing, all you're thinking about is playing, what you're going to do is start going crazy. You're going to start overthinking. You're like, bro, this is taking so long. I wish I could just get better tomorrow. You're going to start doing things that are going to fuck up the current path that you're on with just training consistently, because it takes time to get better. It takes time to become a pro. Okay, so what does this lead to? We need to find productive distractions again. So in the same way as I just said with the gym, okay, well, you're obviously going to need money to become a professional athlete, right? It's good. Like, it's not like you're going to get to do that shit for free. Them trials are going to cost money. Them trials are going to cost money. Okay. So what you could do as a productive distraction, right, is learn how to make money online again, right? And money is always going to be a constant like thread here. It's like most of the time, these productive distractions should involve some kind of money in any way, because any other thing that you could be doing, unless it directly complements your goal directly and it isn't financial, like, is going to be rare. So usually it's going to be, okay, what are ways I could be finding to make money while I'm waiting for this other thing? Because then you use the money you're making over here with the productive distraction to help this other thing. So going back to the soccer example here, or if you're like whatever professional athlete you want to be, you use the money that you're getting from making money online or learning how to make money online to then facilitate your main hustle or to facilitate your main goal path. And this is how you create the virtuous cycle of patience. Because it's like when you're not training and going hard on soccer, you're like, okay, I need to find how to make money. So there's no time for you to be really overthinking anything. You're training all the time. You're being consistent. You're staying patient because you have something else to think about. You never want to be in that period with anything where you're grinding for a goal and you're not thinking about anything else. Because what you'll start to do is overthink. Because eventually you'll work so hard on whatever main thing you're doing, you'll need time to rest and relax. Because obviously, if you're never resting or relaxing, you're not going to be able to sustain any sort of consistency towards whatever goal you're working towards. Because you're sleepy, you're tired, you need to sleep, you need to recover. So that's where, okay, I'm going to find one of those productive distractions. I'm going to find a way to make money, mainly, primarily. I want y'all niggas to get rich, right? So you're finding ways to make money while you're grinding for your main goal. And then this is what's going to allow you to be patient. Because you only become impatient if you're just sitting there and waiting for your goal to happen. That's why you should never be sitting and waiting for anything. You should be always doing things to supplement the main thing that you're doing, right? I'm not saying it, and also as a disclaimer here, productive distractions. Because I know a lot of you dumb niggas are watching this too. You're like, oh, that means I should play video games. Like, no, that means I should go and chase hoes. No, those that's what I'd call an unproductive distraction. Because doing those things causes problems for you. You don't make money chasing hoes. You don't make money playing video games. You don't make money doing those things. So you can't be doing that. You need to do things that can help you pursue your goal harder, but distract you, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, if I'm making money this way, that's completely not like, doesn't relate to my goal directly, but this money can be used to help my goal, fine. Right? I even use myself for an example as a final example for you boys. So for me right now, as I'm becoming a content creator and want to blow up with content and do all that kind of craziness, I dash all the time to make sure I make money. So I can buy a camera, so I can buy a mic, so I can buy a whiteboard and markers and all this other shit. Like, basically to ensure that I'm not overthinking or becoming impatient with the content grind, I'm always finding other shit to do. Or not always finding other shit, but have a way to make money so then I can use that money to go into this so I can get better at what I'm doing right now. But then also, so I don't overthink, I make money. The dashing helps me just like focus my mind and be like, okay, I got to dash, got to make this bread is important. And then I have the bread and I use the bread to get better at what I'm doing. And this is what creates the virtual cycle of me being patient with blowing up with content, which I will, because I'm a real ass nigga. You see the shit I'm doing for y'all? I'm going to get super lit. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. If you want to be patient, you just got to find productive distractions. And we have the actionable step. But the funny thing is, in the definition here, that is the actionable step. So you have to think about your own life right now, your own goals, and be like, okay, what is a productive thing that I could be using to distract myself while I'm working on my main goal, whatever it is. You want to be a professional athlete, you want to be a content creator, you want to be whatever it is. If you want to be something, find ways to distract yourself so you don't become impatient and you don't start making horrible moves or fucked up moves or start overthinking, and it ruins the consistency that you already have with your path. So yeah. So with that being said, we cooked today, nice little simple with the patience. Please like and subscribe if you like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Say all hail Ali down in the comments if I really cooked for you, or if this really hit you in the brain neurons in a way that you're like, oh my God, this is fucking life changing. Hit that shit. We trying to blow up, trying to build that army, just trying to be clean. I'm trying to get rich. You know how we do it. But yeah, nah, it should be cool. I'll be back at it again with another video. And yeah, deuces.